22s.
Basket number 22. Ethan Happ for Rockridge. Basket Ethan Happ. Luke Johnson on the assist.
22s.
Really exciting. I mean, home openers are always the best. We always have a lot more energy than normal. I mean, Hall is supposed to be a pretty good shooting team, so we got to come out and play really well.
It's exciting. Our first home game, I know that we're going to have a lot of guys coming out to support us. It's exciting.
I think 5 games on the road to start out the season, obviously Thanksgiving tournament, but it's going to be big. I think it's going to be huge. Kids are excited. I think the community is excited. Students are excited. So it's going to be a good night. We're in the same boat we were last year, winning games early by a lot, but there are still things we need to work on, and it's the same things we needed to work on last year.
I think it's just teamwork. We communicate on defense. We're pretty solid on defense. And then we're sharing the load. It's not just 1 or 2 guys scoring all the time. I mean, it may seem like that at times, but there's definitely other guys that step up and score.
Well, last year, I mean, we started out 9-0 or whatever it was, and we kind of got a little hot-headed and started thinking we're really good. And this year, we don't want to get a big head.
Basket by Ethan Happ.
That was pretty bad.
getting ready to do the play. You got the lead in the play this year.
I was going to do it, but then I thought, no, I'm not doing that.
He did it last year. He was...
Foul on number 22. Ethan Happ.
Dribble it over, Brian.
Brian Heath. Brian Heath.
6'8" senior, number 22, Ethan Happ. Basket by Donovan Oliver. Three-point basket by Brian. Fouls on Whiteman. Basket by. Three-point basket by Happ. Three-point basket by Heath. Basket by Heath.
Drive home safely, please buckle up, it's the law.
This was a big game for us, a big conference game, a great morale booster. I mean, the energy tonight was crazy. I mean, it was really intense. This is why we play high school basketball.
They came out with a little more intensity, got off to a 5-0 start, and then we kind of countered that, and we really reacted well and kept up the intensity above what they had the rest of the game.
It was a big win. It's coming to Kewanee and as packed as it was tonight, and how rowdy it was. Obviously, that started in the fresh off game and carried over in the varsity game. And Kewanee's a very good team, so I was very pleased about the way we played. I mean, you guys came to me and you said seniors are starting. It's your team. I've told you guys that for 3 years since I've been here. I'm the facilitator. It's your team. This is what you guys are going to remember. That means more to me as a coach. And I've talked to 2 or 3 other people today, and I said, what a great group of guys you are when you're the ones that do that. And that team first attitude, that's why we're undefeated. Plain and simple. That's why we're undefeated. All right, let's go. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
Number 22, Ethan
Coach talked about it when he first came here to Rockridge about how he wanted to start a tradition of winning. And I mean, we've definitely done that so far. We've been doing our best. I mean, I love this team. I love the coaching staff. And hopefully we're going to continue to move forward.
It's really important. I mean, we started out really slow today, and we weren't making a lot of shots, but we closed it out good. I mean, it's really important to get this one to go on and now try to get the sectional title.
It's 2 years in a row now, and we talked about that last year about, you know, let's try getting into a regional championship kind of habit around here, and I think our kids are, you know, 2 years in a row on our way to doing that. So it's just, I can't say enough about how hard our kids have worked for this and how hard they played.
I mean, it was extremely important to come out with the intensity that we did. Usually we start off pretty slowly. It felt good to change that up a little bit.
After we won the regional championship, we heard that we're playing them. Everybody was psyched already. I know me and Ethan, we both didn't sleep that night. We were thinking about this game already. I mean, we were all ready for it that Friday night.
I think it was key. I think the biggest thing that the last two games that we've had is we've had some slow starts. So that was pretty big for us tonight, you know, being on a new floor. We just came out and some of our shots were falling and started off the way I'd like us to start off.
Congratulations to the Hawks on a great season. And the Rockets advance to Friday night sectional final where they will face
Rockridge brings a perfect 28-0 record into their sectional championship game, but they would have their hands full with a very talented Bloomington Central Catholic team. A huge crowd at Olympia High School. Stands are packed. Jump into the second half. Rockridge down. Brian Heath over the top to Ethan Happ for the alley-oop dunk. 35-30, Rockets down. Then Happ creating on the break. Nice little crossover, takes it up and in for the flush. 38-32, Rockets still trailing. Later in the third, Happ on the break again. The shot up, no. One time, two times. Finally on the third try, he tips it in. Rockridge only down by 2. Rockets come right back to tie it. Brian Heath, the reverse on the baseline, all tied up at 40. But Bloomington Central Catholic could shoot. That's Jake Reinhardt. The three-pointer is good. They're back in front, 43-40. Late third quarter, Rockridge still coming back. That is Happ running the break to Heath for the bucket. Rockridge trails 43-42 after 3 quarters. In the fourth, Nick Norton creating, finds Braxton Kaufman for the easy bucket inside. 45-44. Bloomington Central Catholic still on top. Then it's Happ getting the loose ball up and in, plus the foul. 49-45, Rockridge in front. Then it's Gentry Whiteman creating to Heath, who finds Happ for the bucket. 51-47. Under a minute to play. This one's close. It is Luke Johnson over the top to Happ. He goes up and in. 53-52 Rockridge, but right back comes Bloomington Central Catholic. Check out Norton. The drive, the circus shot up off the rim, hits the glass and in. 54-53 Bloomington Central Catholic. 3.6 seconds left to play. The home run pass. Rockridge can't corral the pass. Bloomington Central Catholic's Jake Reinhardt comes up with it, and that's going to seal the deal. Bloomington Central Catholic ends Rockridge season 56-55.
Yeah, we needed everybody on the team. I mean, even the guys that didn't play, we needed them to cheer us on when we're down. We had a lot of guys step up this year and make big shots when we need them to. I mean, this is gonna sting for a long time.
It's a tough one. I mean, the crowd's been behind us about making a state run and all that, and having the undefeated season. But it's a tragedy that this had to happen tonight.
What we accomplished this year was phenomenal, and I know that it's because it's this group's mentality that they just want to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and they just want more and more and more, and keep climbing that mountain because they want more. Next week, the week after, the sting, probably will still be there, but they'll realize, what they accomplished this year.
So Rockridge ends their season at 28-1. Still plenty to be proud of this year. In Stanford, Corey Kuffler, WQAD Sports.